Ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. We have reached the climax of season one. We are about to play the final game of the season, and European contention very much hangs on the result of this game. Before we do go on, please do like, share, subscribe, comment, all the rest. You already know the score. We've been saying it all these episodes. It very much helps, and we fully appreciate your support. So we are looking at the last couple of games of the season here. We're going to show you the goals from a very disappointing defeat to Newcastle, a game in which we had both Canterbury sent off in the 43rd minute and then Richard sent off deep in the stoppage time in the first half. So he actually finished the first half with only 9 men. As you can see, we did take, we were losing 1-0. We got Canterbury sent off, then Sam Busanya scored immediately after, and then Richard gets sent off. We held out pretty well against Newcastle. It wasn't until the 87th minute, as you'll see there, that Tony Martinez scored the winner. We'll have a little quick look at the goals first of all then. I'll show you here. We see Shar moves the ball forward into Willock, finds Gordon on the overlap on the outside, brings the ball back to the Batterina, finds Harvey Barnes, and it's a really incredible finish as well. Not an awful lot we could do about that. You see, late in the second half, Coburn finds Usania, finds Bumbercatch, plays a 1-2, goes one-on-one with the keeper, puts it past the bracket with Rod Davies. We're already a man down at that stage. Late in the second half, then, as we say, 87th minute, see Shaw plays a nice ball forward to Batterina, cuts it back across, and Martinez is there. It looks like he kind of mishits it a little bit. There was a VAR check, but he was onside, and we did lose the game 2-1, which is disappointing. Then we played what I'm calling the Rupert Mannion derby against West Ham. We've come out of that with a 3-3 draw, which is again disappointing. West Ham were 19th in the league. They were already relegated before we played this game. As you will know from watching football, sometimes that's just the way it goes. The team that are already relegated play some of their best football of the season. You see here, ball comes out wide left to Max Cornet, who's one-on-one with O'Brien and fires it into the far post. Danny Ings will love a touch on the Kudus here, who's charging down the right hand side, and he just goes one-on-one with the keeper again and fires it into the bottom corner. That's in the 23rd minute. Shortly about 13-14 minutes after that, we see Jamie Tart linking up really well here with Colin Hughes, who fires in to make it 2-1. In the second half then, as we see here, Alvarez receives the ball, fires it back to Mavropanos, finds Kudus, and it looks like a bit of a cross. It takes a wicked deflection and goes in. We see Ubasanya getting down the right hand side, ball comes back to Dixon, and we see Tilo Pereira there deflecting the ball in the zone net to make it 3-2. Still time for us to get something out of this. We have Bumbercatch, advances the ball forward, finds Ubasanya, cuts it back to Colin Hughes with a lovely round the corner type pass, finds Jamie Tart to make it 3-3. Suspicion of offside in that one as well, but we sort of, I suppose, got away with it really. It's not so much we got away with it, but he was onside, and it's finished 3-3. So we're about to play the final game of the season against Sheffield United. A quick look at the table here sees that we are currently 1 point ahead of Brentford. We can drop to 8th. We can potentially go up to 6th place, depending on how Aston Villa get on. Aston Villa are away to Bournemouth. Brentford are here somewhere. Brentford are away to West Ham. Hoping West Ham can do to Brentford what they did to us and give them a really hard game. But we're still going to go out and try and win this game anyway. We do have Gareth Canterbury coming back from an injury. So he is fit to play. Bade Chile playing what's going to be his last game for the club essentially. We will not be looking to keep him next season. I think his release clause was 100-odd million. But we'll not be looking to keep him. We're going to bring Thierry Zorro back in for this game. And just hope that he performs better. As we can see, we're reverting back to our broken tap formation. We're playing with a 4-2-3-1. We're bringing Tyler Shannon in to be that attacking midfield kind of linchpin. His best role is an attacking midfielder on support duty, so we will just change that around. But from set pieces, from corners and free kicks, he is going to be our key man. We'll go into the dressing room again. We've let Coach Beard do all the team talks, so we can just skip through this. The fans have been fantastic. Go out and give them a performance. That's a fair feedback. It's probably the team talk that I would have give, in fairness. So we must keep an eye on the other results here. There is a penalty shout immediately. The ref is going over to review the footage. This is going to take him ages to get all the way up here, and then come all the way back to about here and declare a penalty. I'm not even really sure what happened there. We're not going to get the decision until he comes back on the pitch and gives the penalty. There we go. I'm assuming Jamie Tart is hitting this, or yeah, it is. Jamie Tart, give us an early lead. 12 minutes into the game. That's a good penalty. Get in. That's what you like to see, boys. It's a good finish. We can skip it. We don't need it. There's Canterbury with the ball on the left hand side. Throws it in from Shannon. Comes to Hughes in midfield. And the catch receives the ball, sitting a little bit deeper. Hughes finds Ubisanya, plays a lovely ball, and the Jamie Tart was going one-on-one with the goalkeeper and has dropped it wide. That's unlucky. Badashile wins a header. Shannon doesn't jump for that one, loses out. Always left to Thomas, finds McAtee. Making a break down this left-hand side. Can we get a tackle in? Doesn't look like we can. Comes back to Norwood. Hughes misses out. Back to Robinson. We're pushing him back, which is pleasing. Comes across to Ahmed Hodzic. Canterbury misses his interception. And McAtee, luckily enough for Canterbury, puts it wide. So we're level on points here with Aston Villa at the minute. Tyler Shannon to open a corner. 20 minutes into the game. Goes to the front post. McAtee can't quite turn it forward. Comes back to Canterbury. Is he going to shoot from there? Is. I don't know if he, I don't think the keeper saved that. He's hit the crossbar and it's going out for a goal kick. So we have climbed ahead of Aston Villa here. I'm not sure what the scoreline is in that game. It is tight in the goal difference between ourselves and Aston Villa. The ball into McAtee in midfield. Drops it back to Norwood. Goes left to Thomas. Can we cut out the cross? Stop the cross. Goes back to Brewster. Norwood, McAtee drags it wide. We got away with that one a little bit. Let's see. Canterbury through into Rojas. Flicks it to Bumber catch. Is he in a shooting position? He is, and I get in. No Bumber catch. Love to see it. 2-0. That's a good lead for us. Let's see that again. Bumber catch. He just in this position here. You just knew it was coming. Following him, doesn't cover himself in glory. Trying to get down to that. It looked like he maybe could have done it better. We don't care. We're 2-0 up going into half time, and that should help us cement 6th place in the league. We gotta put the press on, boys. Thomas, make him go backwards. Make him go back there. That's it. Press high in there. Finds Himmer. Finds Archer. Goes left again to Thomas. Forcing him backward to Robinson. Gonna cut out the through pass. Press him high. Press him high, Sam. Arlo, that's really well intercepted. Look to the right. Jamie Tart's a very good first touch. Thought he missed it there, but he does very well. Gets a shot away. And it's saved by the keeper. Shannon to hit this corner from the right hand side. Looking for the front post. Badashile's up. Can't get on it. McAdoo recovers. Goes back to Shannon. Finds McAdoo again. Bomber catch nails the box. It's a lovely side foot pass to Shannon. Can't get it under control. Dixon recovers the loose ball. I am assuming that Aston Villa are drawn perhaps right now. But we are winning 2-0 as we go into half time. Let's bring this down a bit. Let's make this look a bit proper. Coach Beard has already given her speech for us, so that's fine. We've got to keep an eye out for fitness and performance now in the second half. Daniel Haas playing very well, but he is struggling a little bit on fitness. Canterbury's playing well actually. Pleasing to see. Do we maybe want to look at where 65? 70 minutes into the game. Maybe we want to make a change. We'll bring McCracken in on the left wing. Everybody else is having a good game, except for Isaac. Isaac just doesn't have good games. A bit of a mix-up there between Egan and the goalkeeper by the look of it. Hart can't get on it. Dixon brings the ball all the way to the wide right, goes the byline, runs a corner, I think it is. It is, yes. The ball comes back in, and it's a corner flag. Shannon, they whip in the corner now, looking for the front post again. Can't get on the end of it. It's gone over from Canterbury. It's a good kick. 20 minutes remaining. What are we like on fitness? We've got an injury to Canterbury. We don't have our recognised left back, so we're going to have to play Scott in at left back. He's fine. He's unconvincing as a left back, but that's fine. That's okay. We'll bring him in. Samu Bisanya struggling a little bit on fitness. We'll bring you out. Magadou, I don't really want to bring you out. Kukoc. Bombercats is playing really well. We'll bring in Kukoc and Dawkins perhaps into these spots. Kukoc can kind of play in there. Dawkins, not really. He's more of a defensive minded. So that's all 5. Trust you to make a difference. I do. We're still winning 2-0. We're still ahead of Aston Villa. We do have a better goal difference than them. If they were to score, we've got to have a check and see. Aston Villa are currently not. They're currently winning 3-2. What does that do to the table? Because that one goal, it's all over. We don't even have time to check that. There's not much happened at the end of the game. We've won the game 2-0. Apparently we've blown them away. Not quite sure I would say that. But we finished in 7th by virtue of 2 goals. Aston Villa scored 2 goals quite late on there. So they have a better goal difference. That's fair. But we pushed them. Actually, they were drawn. We were level on points, but they were ahead of us on points anyway. So we finished 7th. We qualified for, I want to say, the Europa Conference League. And then we will start making preparations for Season 2. We do have a couple of transfers lined up already. As we see here, we have Brandon Williams coming in as cover for fullback. We have Stefano Sensi coming in as cover for, central and defensive midfield. We need some firepower. We need some strength up front. We also need a better goalkeeper. We don't need a better goalkeeper. We've got 2 pretty good and 1 potentially very good goalkeeper. In fact, we've got the Mats. Okay. We're going to strengthen the team. We will be back in Season 2. We'll do a similar thing again. We'll run through the first couple of games of the month. We will bring transfer deadline day, and we will bring all the transfer news as well. Until then, I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. As always, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. It all helps. We very much appreciate it. We will be back in the next episode with the beginning of Season 2. So we will see you in the next one. Thank you and take care. Thank you for watching this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Please do like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments below. I'd love to hear your feedback as well. You can check out one of these recommended videos. We will see you in the next one. Thank you and take care.